Hey everyone, it's me again. Anyways, the last video I had kind of shut off promptly. There was a lot more I kind of wanted to cover and get over. I think I got a little bit of time to take a video. I'm going to try, actually, I guess it's better this way. So I'll hold the phone this way and kind of record everything. So right now there's Sheba and Butter. These two. Sheba and Butter, and then Doc. So today's my dad's birthday. I work up at the nursery. This is like a new variety of a black-eyed Susan. I like it. It's gonna pop. Very long blooming. Just up at the place that I'm working right now, there was a lot of orphans that kind of got left behind, didn't have tags. This is one of the orphan containers. There's Doc. Oh, old puppy dogs. They must be thirsty. Again, the carnivorous plant, terrarium. Planted up a little bit more rosemary. The rest of it, I haven't decided yet. I have some agave seeds I want to try. I gave one of my coworkers some really good seed pods. I want to try the agave here. It's really a lot easier in a greenhouse. I don't have the best growing environment here, but the rosemary I took at different cutting lengths. Like, for example, this is the biggest cutting I took, and it seems to be doing the best. The rest of them are doing okay. They're all different lengths. It was an experiment. The problem that I had today is I forgot to put the cover on a lot more angled so it had more airflow. So when I got off of work today, I came back and checked them. Ooh, it was a steam bath in there. That's why they're all gonna bounce back. And the rest of the cuttings from that brown paper bag I stuck into here, same situation. They're kind of wilted, leaned over, but they didn't have optimal conditions. They just had leaves kind of pushed around them. Not a big deal. This was, I brought home maybe 6 flats of orphans. This is like the excess soil that came out of all the empty packs. That's a vinca vine, vinca flower, periwinkle. I think that's a dianthus and maybe another dianthus. I'm not so sure. So this one, the spirea, this was another orphan from years ago, years. It's bending down like that because in the position it was up straight, but the way the pot sets level on the ground, it made it bend like that. We need to plant that pretty soon. Same thing with the black-eyed Susans. So this green area here, obviously you can see like coffee grounds and cardboard material. This is a compost pile. This is meant to be a really good flower bed in the future. It's probably like a lot of creeping Charlie. I'm not sure exactly what that weed is. It's good. It's not a bad one. Like, none of them are bad, but this is good for ground cover. A lot of microorganisms living there. And even because it's compost pile, potatoes were planted or thrown in the compost pile. There's potatoes growing right there. In the center of the screen, that's a potato. We'll see what happens. That's a lot of good soil from years and years that mounds up a little bit there. So, catch a lot of rainwater from this. This is mainly what we water our plants with. My dad has a lot of the house plants up here that he overwintered. Philodendron, spider plant, Eugenia, spider, azalea in the back there. Not Christmas cactus, orchid cactus. Very cool, man. He's had this for a long time. Very proud of it. We have a sad looking fern up there. Yeah, I don't know. So this way, got some storage to grill. This area here, all the green that you see is all poison ivy, right? It gets maybe like 4 hours of sun. This is south facing. That way's north. A lot of poison ivy grows here, so we're gonna cut it out, and then we're gonna replace it with 2 different honeysuckles. This is maybe, I think that was a yellow one, and then that one there should do real well in this area. Not too bad. My dad put a little flower bed in here, hostas, a mint. Those mint are like probably like 5 years old. Came from cuttings that I got. He's got some clematis remains right there. You can see the top of the flower. It'd be nice to kind of pull this out. I'm probably waiting until winter time, around before winter, to pull that. Petunias, got nice little pots. He tried putting a rose here. It got shocked when he bought it, so it was kind of difficult to begin with. That's right there used to be where the compost pile was. These slabs of rock were made into a flower bed right pretty much where the fire pit was. There was a tree there. Trailer that got stabbed in the tires. My brother stabbed the tires about 10 years ago. It was my trailer, and I gave up on it ever since, but it's still here. It's usable stuff, I guess. I don't know, pallets. A bunch of stuff we need to fix up. No, it's a big pile of bricks, though. Bricks, rocks, wood. My dad's been working up at the campground that I just quit at. He's been pulling lawnmowers. It's amazing what people throw away. Got the shed. And back towards the front. So the ideal thing is you kind of see the path there and where all this greenery grows, right? Kind of along this angle. That's the growing environment. We can grow from like pretty much around there all the way to the front. And we could grow in the grass area too, but then nobody's going to want to walk on it, play in it. Better for the environment and the bees. Pollinators. Stop capping, Danny. Anyways, Calendula, another orphan. My dad saved these from the campgrounds, the irises, and some peace lily. This whole area was, again, hostas my dad saved. This whole area was pretty intensively grown in. He's got some look-alike lilies. They're all about to start popping. The 2 tall ones right there in the middle of the screen. Got a strawberry. We paid for that. No lily look-alike. All these ferns came from my mom's property in Norton about 5 years ago. They're finally starting to take hold. A lot of the pots that I'm about to show you are pretty much all orphans. They're free plants that we're just going to get thrown out. I heavily compacted them. Plants like healthy competition as long as there's enough fertilizer. Not fertilizer, but nutrients in the soil. There's like 4 or 5 tomatoes in this little pot here, and they're kind of just sprawled out everywhere. They might be cherry tomatoes, I'm not sure. We couldn't really sell them, so we don't know what they are. But that's just one of them. You know. Patron saint of animals, I guess. He was on this property when he bought it. It's surrounded by a bunch of lemon balm. I planted probably like 1 plant here, and it just seeds so heavily, and it keeps mosquitoes. Smells really lemon balm. If you ever smelled lemon balm, you know what it smells like. All over that way. It's even started to reseed itself that way around the corner. Again, 1 pot with maybe 4 or 5 tomatoes. A geranium that I overwintered. It's not looking all that hot, but it's got more leaves on it. This one's a pepper pot, a snapdragon in the middle, a bean. What else we got in here? And it looks like 2 maybe cucumbers or something like that. This big one here. Let's actually train that away. I'll do all that later. Common milkweed from seed. I saved a bunch of seeds from down the road. That is exclusive food to monarch butterflies. I'll be excited to see eggs laid on it. This one, it's more cucumber, zucchini, squash. Pretty much is exclusive to that one. More tomatoes. tomatoes, marigolds, strawberry. Some of these earlier ones, strawberry again. Almost most of the early ones. Blue salvia, really good for the hummingbirds. Purple loosestrife. It's a native to Ohio that grows in ditches. Very important pollinators. Yeah, that's almost full circle. So, again, the green area, it's about there over, can be used, totally usable. But, oh, there's another milkweed right there. Not a Skipples. No, I think, is it a Skipples or, anyways, or Syrica, either one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these are pretty much just all free plants. I paid for the soil. I kind of know what I'm doing though with it, so easily, none of them are dying. You know what I mean? The only ones out of like maybe 100 orphans were the Vinca vine and that dianthus that's sitting in there. Every single one of them got planted. I think in one of these pots, one of the zucchinis got killed, or you know, a pickle or something, cantaloupe. So that's the birthday boy. Do you want to say? Do you want to say anything? No, this is recorded. Do you want to say anything to the camera? Words of wisdom? Anything? You're not on the spot. Just anything.
Take life as it comes.
It's not too bad. That sounds like a good point to end it, guys. Thanks. Like I said, I tried making the video yesterday. It was like 4 minutes long. Not what I intended, but this is the follow-up. Again, a reminder to you, Danny, make good decisions and don't sell yourself short, man. You're worth it, and so is everybody else. Thanks.